If you are under the age of 18 and you are watching this video, please stop now. This content is not intended for you. Hey everybody, it's TMIKA and I am here to share this cute little project. I am in love with this. You know, I started out as shabby. No, actually I started out as vintage. When I came into my own, I am at heart a shabby crafter, and I dabbled in some other things but that I love, clean and simple and stuff like that. But getting back to my home style of shabby makes me feel so good. It's like a breath of fresh air. And I saw I believe it was Erica, Scrap Diva 29, had a die, a Starbucks die that she'd gotten, and I wanted to make the die. Did she do a shaker on top? I think she did a shaker too, but she didn't have it all the way through, and I didn't have a die to do the box of what have you. So I went straight to the Silhouette online store and I saw this star box file, and I'm like, oh, that's gonna work. I couldn't find one with the shaker, but I'm like, hey, TMIKA, you have a design studio, so design a darn shaker box. So that's what I did. I took the file and made it into a shaker, and then offset all of the elements to do a liner on the inside, a liner at the bottom of the back. I cut it down shorter, and the outside here I created the shaker part so that it can have the shaker in the center, and it's so cute. Look at all those shaker bits. I love this box so much. The paper collection I used, paper collections I used were the I can never remember it when I'm doing it. Hold on. All right, I used the Prima Apricot Paper Honey. I used the Prima Paper Apricot Honey, and I wanted to use these butterflies because I thought they were so cute. And this is the sheet. I just fussy cut out a couple of the butterflies, and I wanted to use them on the project. So when you know your paper collections, you can say, you know what, I know that collection has this, that collection has that, and kind of mix and match. Then from the Prima Havana paper, I used the sentiment. It was down here. There was two. One said grateful, one said lovely, and I ended up using one that says grateful heart. So I used that. And then the whole box paper is made from this paper collection. It's the Pumpkin and Spice by Prima, and it doesn't look like it here, but I just whitewashed all around to make it, to dull out the fallish colors, because I wanted it to be a more shabbier paper collection. So and then on the inside, I posted these on Instagram. I made a bunch of these rolled roses from some dies that I had in a paper collection called, I forget what the paper collection is. I rolled all of these roses, and they all look like that. So you know what I'm scrapping here. And then I put stickles on all of the tops of the roses, like a light brush of stickles. So a ton of paper flowers in here, just a whole lot of paper flowers. I had fun. Rolling those. And I rolled these with a little tool that I got from Amazon. I'll link it down below. So, oh, I forgot to show you. The inside is covered too, right? And then here's the outside. This box is really 3 inches high, and I cut it down to 2 inches. So it could just be a shorter box. And then around the edges, I used some Dollar Tree bling. You pull it out. These jewel border stickers, they were perfect for this project. Right there. See, I can't get this paint off, but it'll wear off in a second, you know, when I keep washing my hands. So I put those around there. I whitewashed everything with some chalk paint. I stickled everything with some diamond stickles around the edges, added some bling pieces, and then I used just a bunch of flowers from my stash. This vellum piece is actually the backing of one of the flower dies, where Prima comes into those little flowers, and they have the little vellum script paper on there. So I used a bit of that. I used a bunch of the stickles, and I used my new best friend that Audrey told me about, who was so good all these clear markers that add shimmer to your paper. I'll put it down below. I can't think right now, but so pretty. If you guys can see the shimmer, look at the butterfly. Besides the stickles on the edges, look at the butterfly shimmer. It's just like sparkling. So anyway, I added some little fake fabric flowers and some paper flowers, pop them up, stickles. I have a ticket from the Havana collection over there that I whitewashed, and a little wooden piece that I chipped off. And here's the other half of the wooden piece that I got from Auntie Allie. So I just white painted that, and then the stickles in here. So cute. This makes a great gift. Put it into a box, add some goodies to it, and ship it off. So what I'm going to do today, and we're like, what, 8 minutes in, is put a box together, and I'll link the file down below in the description box that I used. And I'm going to use this Mente paper. I love this paper. It's just a beautiful colory paper, and it's complete opposite to what this is. So I'm going to keep this, but I'm making a birthday gift for Cheryl, who is Jimzile, and her birthday is in a couple days, and I want to make this box for her and put some goodies in there. So I'm going to make it here with you guys, and hopefully you can craft along with me and kind of see if you have a silhouette, you can get this file. Or you can see if it's on Cricut Design. I don't have a Cricut Design Studio. I have a Cricut. It's old, but I don't know their software, but I'm pretty sure you can find something similar. So I already cut out all my pieces, and I've already done all of the offsets and everything that I was supposed to do. So I have all the pieces here, and these are for the sides of the box. These are for the box lid. I don't know how I'm going to decorate it yet, but we'll see. And then we have the lining on the insides of the box, the underneath. I have all of the stars cut out. I cut the stars out, I think, let's see, 8 times, because I want to make my shaker. And then I have the box bottom and top. And then here are the sides. And then also, since I had the extra paper sitting out, I combined the stars, or welded the stars together to make a shaped card. And then I have the stars pieces cut out. These are maybe some of the centers that was in some, you know, extra paper. So I decided to go ahead and make a card with that. So we're going to go ahead and put this together right now. So let's do the box. So this is the big part of the box, the fatter part. And I want to cut this down to be shorter. So I'm going to cut it down to 2 inches. It's easier for me to do it this way than to keep fussing around with it on height and width and all that on the machine. So I just cut it when I get done with it. So I'm going to fold this over. I'm using 110-pound weight cardstock that I get from Amazon. That will be linked down below. I did a video on how I found this awesome paper when I was in peril looking for cardstock. And Michael's didn't have any white cardstock. So I found that on Amazon, and it worked. Took my chance, and it worked. And I'm using hot glue. If you're not quicker and you're not sure, then use then use wet glue. But hot glue is my favorite crafty tool in the whole wide room, and I love it. And I know how to work it, and it knows how to work me and my nerves sometimes. So that's done. I just glued the 2 ends together, and I'm going to do the same thing for this one. Now, speaking of hot glue, yeah, everything you can't do with hot glue. You just can't. But I try to do it with most things because it's quick and it's easy. And I like immediate satisfaction. I don't want to sit and hold and play with my paper and all that. Just have any patience for it. But sometimes you have to. All right. And but when I get to the part when I get to the front part where I'm laying these panels down, I have to use wet glue. So every project calls for what every project calls for. Can't use it on everything. Okay, so that's that. So what I'm going to do now is take my, like for this, for instance, I have to use wet glue for this acetate. So I'm going to, which one is the right side? I'm going to use my art glitter glue, which I love. I'll put it, it's always down below in the box, if you guys ever want to know. So it's this acetate and chipboard and clear bags. Like I always put them down there because I always use them. All right, so I'm gonna do 2 of these on the acetate. And the trick is lay it down and leave it alone. Don't keep fussing with it. Glue starts to ooze out. Just leave it there, like drop it and go. All right, so that's 1. So you need to do 2 of these. And I'm not pressing down very hard. I'm just lightly, I'm with a light hand. I do want to make sure I get these edges though. Then nothing kind of oozes out. And then I'm going to put these off to the side and let them dry. See? Nothing is oozy. All right. So I'm going to put those off to the side. And then we can start to glue these together. I might just put this on fast forward as I know nobody wants to watch this. But yeah. Or maybe I'll just chat with myself, but I'm really chatting with you guys. Oh, that's my husband. So I guess while I'm gluing, I'll talk to him. I'll be back. All right, so we have our shaker together. Look how thick that is. Isn't that cool? I love that. So now we can add the box. This is the bottom. Let's do the bottom first. Since we're still waiting on, I want to make sure that the acetate stars are dry, good and dry. So we'll put this on first and then we'll come back to do the top. This box comes together quite easily. So I'm going to start there and kind of work my way around. And I'm going to do it with some hot glue. All right, get that on there. You can do it. You can use this wet glue if you want. But like I said, this paper is thick and I don't want to sit here holding it. Just a little impatient like that. So, but if you can work the glue gun, girl, work the glue gun. You see, I don't have my big monster out right now. I got the little baby. Because that other one right, that's a joker. That's for big projects. I'm not trying to burn my hands for that. This is just fine. Yeah, we're gonna leave Bertha out there for a minute. And just gonna work this all the way around. And you can work on the glue strings at the end with the heat tool. Just fire up that heat tool and those glue strings will melt away. Sometimes I like to go under here and grab it from the bottom. I hope you guys can see. Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit better. You just follow these along the perforated marks. Boom and done. The thing is, I bought this file and I was going through the store and doing the little filters of the new SVGs, the new 3D projects, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not buy anything right now. I am just going to go through my library of, I don't know, maybe 6,000 SVG files. Seriously, no lie. And just start creating stuff with those. And that's what I was doing with the silhouette snippets, but I kind of got away from that. You know, I wasn't feeling the best. So kind of got away from that, but I need to get back into it. And maybe I can say it's worth the purchase if I've used it. I went on to my little library and was filtered it through things that haven't been seen, which means you haven't pulled it into your design software and played with it at all. And the list was ridiculous. I was like, TMIKA, you need to be ashamed of yourself. You all these files and you ain't used a lot of them. I'm not even gonna say half because it's more than that. But here's the box all put together. Cute. And we're gonna do I'm gonna go ahead and put the bottom in here. I got glue strings on my hand. How did that happen? And this one I'm gonna use the wet glue for, because I don't believe that I can stick the hot glue on here and then have it not clump up at the end. That's the worst when you're fooling around with hot glue. You don't get to where you need to get to in time, you done messed up something because it's all clunky. And at least the wet glue gives you an opportunity to move stuff around a bit. So that's that. I'll put this back on because it's quick to dry. That's cute. Okay. All right. So I am going to put these on. I'm trying to remember here. What did I want to do? Yeah, I'm going to put these on. First, I need to make sure that the star is right. All right, so that's the top. And then I can go ahead and make the box, just so I can know this is nice and flat. And I'm going to use wet glue again. Now this wet glue I don't mind. I don't have to sit and hold it as much. So I'm okay with it. But that some other glues, yeah, it takes a while and I just don't have patience for it like I should. Okay, so that's on there. I'm going to flip this over and do the underside. And then we can go ahead and put the box together. Top. And I love this fine tip. It works so well. Did I have this way? I don't remember. How did I have it? Is it this way? This way it will be. All right. So this is the outside, and then now I can go ahead and fold down these tabs and get the box put together. So I'm doing the same thing that I did for the bottom of the box. So this part I might just come back and say, okay, now I'm done. Because I know you don't want to see this again. All right, so that's all done and layered. And this is going to go on top like such. And this is going to go on top of that. Look how cute that's turning out. So you can go ahead and add these. But the thing is, I have to cut this down. So I'm just going to make sure I get it at the right spot. Kind of want it right there. I'm going to grab my scissors and cut it down where I folded it. And let me just remeasure. I want it to have a border. And then I'll just cut the rest of these down to match. Like I said, these are just rectangles, so it's easy to do it this way. Then to be fussing around with shrinking on the software. I love these rainbow colors. They're so cute. That one has to come down a little bit more. Just make sure everything is lined up and just cut off the extra. It does not take long at all. So now we just kind of lay these on one by one by one by one. And this I wouldn't choose to use hot glue either. I'm going to start out with this peachy pink color and kind of go around until that's gone, and then I'll swing back around with the blue and with this green and yellow. I like how these patterns went. It's so pretty. I never know what to do with the busy side of the paper. I don't know. I don't know, some people do layouts with it. I haven't done a layout in forever. It's been a while. At least a year for sure since I've done one. And then I don't know how, whoa, I don't know how long before that. Let's put some more on here. Stuff is flying off everywhere. Flying off the shelves. Or flying off the handle. Pick one. Alright. Almost done. It's 12 pieces for the bottom and 12 pieces for the top. And I'm trying to line these up best I can. See, this glue isn't bad. This is a great glue, and once you rub it in there, you can leave it alone, and it'll get done what it needs to get done. It's one of the easier ones to work with. And I've tried lots of glue. Scotch glue. I mean, all kinds of wet glue. I like it because it's light, but it's durable. And I'm going to flip this upside down. And it can fit through that thin nozzle that I like. I'm trying to keep these yellows at the top. Oh, darn it. I missed the pink. Oh, whew, I could just go backwards. I was like, what? If it's going to be pink, 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 then random. But I guess I could just work backwards and do this one here. This way. And fill the rest of these with the yellow. All right. Oh my goodness, I'm dripping glue dots. Or maybe it's from the pen. You know, I've seen people decorate their toppers, their glue stoppers. Have you guys seen that with like charms? I wish I can do charms. I mean, I can do them. They're just clunky and fussy and my fingers are fat. I don't prefer to do them. That'll be kind of cute if I had one of those little stoppers. Those are cute. Now look at this box. Is this not adorable? Is this not adorable? It is. So, this is all trash. So now I'm going to do the same thing with these top pieces. Just trying to make sure try to get a pattern here. So we can have some gradients going. At least try to. All right, I'm going to start with this pink and yellow and work my way around. And I will see you guys at the finish line. All right, that's done. So cute. And then on top of the box, that's how it looks. How stinking adorable. Ah, so pretty. All right. So now we can do, now we can cut these out. They are nice and dry. I'm going to use my little scissors here to fussy cut along the edges, and these are precision scissors. And they're sharp, pointy, and can get in those thin areas. It's corners. This is from the Paper Studio. Try not to touch the acetate window on the inside because nothing is worse than a smudgy window, a smudgy shaker that you can't fix. All right, so Now that we have the window done, we can go ahead and glue this down. And I'm trying to stay away from the edges as much because this is a slick surface. So when you press it down, it's not like basic cardstock. It might ooze. So I'm trying to reduce the oozage. That'll work? It is today. All right, so where can this go? Right on top there. And I'm just going to lightly press that and get these ends down. All right, no oozage. Okay, so then we can do this one. And this is the cover piece. Oh my gosh, I got glue strings on there. All right, just make sure I got this right. All right, boom. And we can add, now that's the other acetate piece, so make sure you have that. You don't want to add it to anything else but your cover piece at this moment. But you have to add the shaker bits. All right, so line this up accordingly. This is why I like using the wet sometimes, because you can have a moment to fix a mistake or if it slid over or what have you. All right, so that's that. And then now we can add the thick part to the bottom. Let me just make sure this is lined up. Okay. I love doing checkers like this. I don't have anything against anybody who uses the foam, but I like this better. It's a cleaner look to me, at least. All right. Just lay that on top. Lay this down this way. Make sure it's in from underneath. Just go around it, keep going around it until you get a good seal. Just remember, this is your shaker piece. All right, so I have my shaker mix. I'm going to use my little spoon here. I think that's good because I don't have flowers on it too. I don't want it to be too much. And then we put the top on like so. So cute. And this is the other half of the acetate piece. You remember, try to stay away from the too close to the edge. Don't put glue so close to the edge. All right, so that's that. And just a little trick, I always like to rub my acetate piece that I'm adding to the top of my shaker on either a dryer sheet or a piece of a cotton ball or terry cloth to get rid of the static so that the sequin doesn't jump. If you notice, when I put my thing down, the sequins didn't jump to the top and touch the glue and maybe get caught in a piece, and you know, so yeah, just rub it on one of those items to get rid of the static that's on the acetate piece, and you shouldn't have a problem with them jumping out at you. So there we go. How cute! So stinking cute. I can play with this all day, as you guys know, but I'm not. Put this on top. How cute is this box? All right, let's add some elements to decorate this. I'm gonna put this glue, but I gotta keep remembering to put this glue together. It's nothing like clock. Look at that. I already left it off too long. Stuff dries quick. Quick dries. Understatement. All right, I'm gonna get some flowers for this. All right, I got some colors that match. So let's see. I really like this. This is one of my favorite flowers. Paper flowers. I'm definitely going to use this for one of my favorite girls. All right. And I'm just going to, oh, this is so cute. Just gonna, why is everybody calling me while I'm trying to do a video? Hold on, y'all. So I'm going to make a little page flag with this paper. All right. To double that up, I'm going to add this piece to some 120-pound cardstock. Even though this paper is pretty, I mean, it's a nice, good quality paper. This banner is going to be holding some flowers up here, so I don't want it to start whimpering. Okay. So to this, I'm going to add some dimension. Little pop dots on top of the box. A little glue. Put this on top, like so. All right. And then we're going to just add these beautiful flowers. I have this here. I'm going to put a pop dot at the bottom of this one. Hot glue. There. And then I'm going to put this one here. Alright, tuck this yellow one in here. Just put this green one over here. Or should I put this green one here? Yellow. And then I'm going to bring in my little chipboard sheet, and I like a few of these. So actually I like the whole thing, but a few of these I like for this. Older, Wiser, and Way More Awesome. And then we got It's All About You. I love the colors on here. That's a good contender. This Is Your Day, which is similar to that one. I like this Forever Young. That's cute. I want to kind of bend that. Oh, Ah, yeah, that's it. This is it. This is it. If this ain't love, then yeah. All right. So I'm going to. Okay, wait. First, I gotta get rid of this sticky. All right. I gotta get this sticker off using this little. I think this is EK. Is this EK Success? I don't know. It's a powder brush. Is what it is, and it ruins it. Well, it does. It ruins the sticky adhesive on the back. Make it nice and slick. And then that way you can apply it like to your projects without anything else or sequence or anything sticking to it. Cool little tool. All right, see? Not sticky. All right, so I kind of want to bend this over like this and then kind of pinch up the ends. I know I'll have to use some dimensionals. This is cute. Yeah, I love that. All right, I need some pop dots, or a pop dot or two. I'm actually just going to cut this one in half. Put it right here. And put the other half on top. Ah! Oh, slow down there, Ranger. All right. All right, let's see if that's enough. Oh, I need another one. I like it. I don't want it to be way up here. So I like it as it bows, but I don't want it to be super low. Now that song's in my head. All right. I didn't want to wrinkle this. Let's roll that out. Yeah, that's so cute. I'm gonna put another pop dot right there though. Add some glue. And then add a little glue to right here. I'm gonna make sure it touches it over here. So cute. Ah, it's so cute. All right, so now we can add some stickles. I'm going to add stickles around the edges of this star on the top and the bottom. All right. And I'm going to add a little bit of stickles to like the touch of the flowers. Just to give it some pizzazz. And I love these foam flowers. They take it so well. And I'm just lightly like scraping over. I'm not drawing specifically. Just kind of scraping over the flowers. That is so cute. And then finally, I'm going to add some stickles to this Forever Young. Boom. That is so cute. And then we're going to dress up, add some little flat back pearls. Self-adhesive gems. I wish I had some more of those round, smooth ones. I really love those. So cute. Stinking cute. I don't have any gold trim, so I'm going to use some paper. I'm going to cut it down to 1/2 inch first. This might be too thick to use as a border. Yeah. So I'm going to do 1/4 inch or maybe 3/8. Yeah, that's better. And I'm going to do another one just in case. See, different tapes for different things. Or I could have used some double-sided tape too. I mean, like on the roll. And then we'll put this on here. Put it at the bottom. And just follow it around. All right. That is just so cute. So adorable. Really, oh, this is so adorable. I just love it. All right, guys. So that concludes that. I'm going to put some tissue paper in here. Probably some of this tissue paper. Cut it up, put it in there, and put some goodies in there for my friend. All right, guys. I hope you liked this video, chatting with me, hanging out. So I will talk to you guys later. Like this video if you like it. Bye.